owner and you're trying to build your business or brand, you have to figure out what exactly is your business growth strategy to acquire clients. And that's why I'm encouraging all the TLB members to put together a brand plan and page and have me give feedback on it. But part of that content strategy would also include what you're doing out there. If you have if you have the time or capacity, I highly recommend social audio, a Zoom call, and a live stream if you can do all three. But not everybody can do all three, and not it doesn't play everybody's strengths. I do a monthly live stream, I do a weekly Zoom call, and then I have of course I have my audio room, my weekly audio room. So to me, and they all serve different purposes. Now, I see like Genevieve has the Zoom master classes. Yeah, like that's great. Like, I also have like, monthly coaching calls with my TEDx program, and that's a totally different thing. But in terms of stuff I give to the public, access to me, those are the three that I'm doing. Now, not everyone can do that, but you have to play to your strengths. If you are like I'm a professional speaker, a storyteller, so I'm happy to be on camera, so video is fine with me. Not everybody's into video. And there's definitely unique benefits of having a social audio room for the conversation, the comfort, the casualness, and the ability to build, foster community. I can tell you this as a social media guy my whole life on every platform with, 500,000 followers and billions of impressions. Aside from in person, the best way to build trust and connection with a stranger is a social audio room. I've never seen anything better than that. Why? Because it's a two-way conversation. They come on stage, they talk to you back and forth, they have access to you. It's different. Like people often say video is the best. Well, it is. Like when I do a video, I'm in a video, hey, here's my tip for networking, here's my tip for personal brand. That's great. But it's me talking and then they comment on the post and then I might engage them after that. It's different. Just like when I live stream out, they comment and I engage later. But in a social audio room, it's so different. Now, going back to Melanie's thing, if you're already doing LinkedIn mastery on Clubhouse, and that's your Clubhouse thing you're doing, then you could easily take the other one and turn it into a Zoom room or a live stream if you want, right? And that way you split your time up in a way that you feel good about, right? The con of a live stream, of course, is not two-way. The con of a Zoom meeting is that some people don't show up to a video meetings, right? But if you're already doing LinkedIn Mastery with me on Tuesdays in Clubhouse, then you can consider that to be your audio room. And then but the other thing I'm telling you is that the part of the strategy is make a decision fast. You saw what I did. I made the decision quickly. I did the analysis. I went through all of them, and I said, "Listen, this is my plan." And now what I'm doing is I'm spending all of December transitioning people to Clubhouse. And part of my job is to educate them on this. I understand there's resistance and hesitance. I'm not going to get everybody, but part of my job and part of your job is if you're transitioning to live stream, if you're transitioning to Zoom meetings, if you're transitioning to audio rooms somewhere else, you have to educate people on that stuff. Just like if you're switching newsletters from MailChimp to some other platform, you're going to lose people, but you have to transition them over, right? And that's just how it is with all our audience. We always have to educate our audiences and try to move them along into different places. Roy's hands up. Roy, go ahead, sir. You're muted, sir.
Hear me.
But you look lovely.
Sorry. I just wanted to amplify one particular aspect. And amazing, you can speak to yourself. I just wanted to amplify one aspect that you've spoken about and a number of people have spoken about is how would we ever have become colleagues, friends, work associates around the world if not for LinkedIn, for audio events. I mean, Clubhouse launched it, got us knowing each other. I mean, Bobby, you and I, we never knew each other before. Melanie, Lynn, and I can go through the whole list. These are people that, we've developed relationships with friendships, business associations, and we've all become better people through it. So all that's happened now is that LinkedIn have whipped the carpet out from under a lot of our feet around an audio event. But the reality is that out of every situation comes a new opportunity. And I think the question now is, and Mel, I know you in this exact position. The question is, do we embrace a new way and look for better ways to do this, or do we just roll over and play dead? Well, I'm not going to roll over and play dead. I've got a plan, and I'm busy working on it, and it's going to involve more engagement, more interaction. How can you build relationships if you don't do these kind of events? So that's just my thoughts on it. Thanks so much for the opportunity of speaking.
And one thing I'll say about that is like, yeah, I mean, I've built a friendship. I met Melanie and Roy and Lynn, the three of them specifically, on Clubhouse. We then connected on LinkedIn. We then started TLB Club, and now they're part of the leadership team, and they become my friends, and I care about them deeply. That said, if I can remove that personal bias around Clubhouse and nostalgia, I still have to look at the data, right? So I'm a big data guy too. So what's the data tell us? So I've analyzed all the platforms. Clubhouse is by far the best one strategically to use as a social platform. The second best is Twitter Spaces. But the only reason you use Twitter Spaces is if you already have an existing presence there that you've been able to leverage for your business or brand, or maybe you have a large following, but that would be the only reason. But getting access to the replays, which is great, the co-hosts, all the different tools and bells and whistles that these have, take advantage of it. But to me, Clubhouse is the best option, only because a part of our audience is LinkedIn, and they were familiar with Clubhouse, and most of them will be again. So that's kind of what I would say. And I've done that analysis, and I've tried to remove the bias of this nostalgia. Oh, it's great to be back, but like honestly, like it is one of the best platforms in terms of what you can do with it. And I think the combination of LinkedIn events with the Clubhouse rooms is definitely the best way to go to help transition people. Okay. Good discussion. Anybody have any other questions on tech or trends for next year? Because, like I said, I think you can do all three. I think you should do all three. But if you can't, then which one are you going to do? Like, to me, the live stream once a month is fine for me. I would do more if people ask me. I mean, Melanie, you could do one bi-weekly. You could do a bi-weekly, you could do a monthly live stream, and then 2 weeks later do your monthly, Zoom room. So now it's just once a month, and then you still have your audio rooms on Clubhouse. Like, there's different ways to set these things up. But you have to think about your capacity.